Hi guys, how are you? I'm doing okay. Sure wishing that you guys would get on here a little bit more and practice with me, and also just practice in general. So hopefully you watch this. Hopefully it helps. So I'm just starting off here today on our outline sheet that you guys have. I just wanted to point out a few things. So please, please, please have out your calculator, okay? Whether it is a physical calculator, one that you have sitting there with you, or one that's on your Chromebook or your computer. I did attach down here at the bottom a calculator that you can download. If you're having troubles with that, let me know and we'll try to figure out finding a different online calculator that you can use. But super, super important as we go forth the rest of the semester. All right. Some other things I wanted to show you too. As you're going through your IXL or your ALEX, whatever you choose to do today for your homework, open these tabs. So right here it says get out any notes you have taken. So if you have your own notes, please grab them out and have them sitting next to you. Otherwise, open this tab right here. So Module 9 notes. So I will keep adding to this as our chapter progresses. So this is some of our old stuff. Our Pythagorean triples, our 45, 45, 90, and 30, 60, 90. So this is what we are working on today. This is what we worked on in class last time. So I just wanted to practice this some more with you. Here's some more examples down here for the 45, 45, 30, 60. So have these open and just flip back and forth up on the top in your tabs and find what it is that you need to know. Okay, the bottom stuff here is stuff that you're going to need to know for class for today or tomorrow. So we're going to be learning, it's called trig functions. Okay, but these 45, 45, and 30, 60, 90 triangles are going to be super important as we go forth learning about area and volume. If you can't do these, you're not gonna be able to find the missing links so that you can find the area and volume. So again, please, 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 if you have questions or need any help, hop in the chat room. Nobody is ever there, so you'll probably be there all by yourself with me, and we can you can turn off your sound and your camera, and then just type your questions that you have to me if you're kind of weirded out by it. All right, so this is the Module 9 notes. So I would have this part open as you're going. All right. So back to our lesson outline here. This 9.4 notes, this is also, this is from the video in class last time. And so I just took a PDF of the notes that I took in class last time. So again, this would be a good thing to have out as well. Okay. So I just wanted to review a couple of these, and then we'll go ahead and practice some IXL and ALEX. I'll show you kind of what the homework will look like today. All right. So when I look at 45, 45, 90, a couple things. So because both of those angles are 45, that means that both of the sides across from them are going to be equal. So anytime you see a 45-degree angle, oops, it's not, let me type here, okay, there we go. Then I know that this angle, and here's another 45 over here, right? This side and this side are going to be the same, right? So when I do this, I always say, when I look at this, I see the X, I see the X, I see an X. So I always say it, I call it same, same, same. And then the hypotenuse needs a little extra. They get the little extra square root too. Okay. So if I take a look at IXL for today, let's see if I can find it here. We might as well look at ALEX as long as we're here. So this is the first question on ALEX. So again, you can choose whether you want to do IXL or ALEX. It's up to you. So when I look at C, right, this is a 45, 45 triangle. So again, same square root 2. So if this is 8, this would be 8, and this would be 8. But since it's the hypotenuse, it would need to have a square root 2. So I'm going to type that one, and I'm going to put my 8 there. Okay, so that's how I would do that one. On question 2, right, I've got a 45, 45. So again, I need to find this leg. However, on this one, the hypotenuse is a whole number. Okay, so that's a little bit different. So let's go back to our notes. Okay, so if I know the hypotenuse is a whole number, it doesn't have that square root 2. Okay, well, what does that mean? It means right here. All right. So on the example that they had, it was a 4, right? So if this is a 4, okay, well, then I know my legs are also 4. Same, same, same with the square root 2, okay? So this would be 4, 4, 4. Anytime it's a 45, 45 triangle, 4, 4, 4, 8, 8, 8, okay? Then you just need to add a square root 2. Now, because the hypotenuse was a whole number, then the legs we're going to divide by square root 2 on this one. Okay, so divide by square root 2. And this we do need to use the calculator for. Okay, so I'm opening my calculator. This is the one that I had. I'm going to just continue with my trial version. Okay. All right, so it's going to be 4 divided by square root 2. And so my calculator says it's 2 square root 2. And if you're getting a decimal here, you could type this button here. We could try that. See, that changed mine from a decimal to that, or flips it back. So you can do this, or I always just have my mode in math print. So I would make sure math print is highlighted there. Okay. All right, so 2 square root 2 back on that Alex assignment. So 2 square root 2. Okay. All right, let's take a look at some of the IXL ones. All right, so 45, 45. So I see an 8. So it's going to be 8. Oh, it's not going to let me write. Oh, well. 8, 8, 8. Right? I put 8s on all of them. Same, same, same. But then the hypotenuse needs the square root 2. So it's going to be 8 square root 2. Okay. So on this one, I've got the hypotenuse is 6 square root 2. Okay, so remember, same, same, same with the square root 2. So if this is 6 square root 2, these all would be 6s. 6, 6, 6. The hypotenuse gets the square root 2. Okay, now we're getting to 30, 60, 90 triangles. All right, so let's go back to our notes for 30, 60, 90. So what I always do on my 30, 60, 90, oops, there we go, is I always write small, medium, and large. So that's why it was important when we learned way back when about the smallest side is across from the smallest angle. So 30 is my smallest angle. Okay, so this side over here is my small. The small is always kind of your starting spot. We call it the X, right? The medium is the same as the small. So here's the 60. This would be the medium. Okay, so again, see the X, they're the same. Okay, but obviously, if it's medium, it's got to have more. So it has a square root 3. All right. And then the 90, across from the 90, that would be the biggest. Right? And that's always double. It's always double whatever the small is. Okay. So let's look at that IXL question. Okay, so across from the 30 is the 2. So if I could write here, I would write that this is the small, right? And then I want to know what J is. Okay, well, J is over here. So is J the medium or is it the large? Well, it's across from the 90, so that would be the large. So if the small is 2 Remember, we double the small to get the large, so it would be a 4. Okay. So on this one, the 2 square root 3, I know that is across from the 90, so that is the hypotenuse. That is the biggest one. That is the biggest one. Okay, so if the biggest one is 2 square root 3, the small would be half of that. So this side over here across from the 30 would be half of 2 square root 3. So basically what that means is we just get rid of the 2. Okay, I'm gonna cut this and bring this over to my, there. All right, there's our picture. So now I can actually write. So this is my big, so this is the large, right? So the small is gonna be half of the large. Okay, so we just get rid of that 2, cut it in half, and so it would just be a square root 3. Okay, and then the medium and the small, remember, are the same. But can something that is medium and something that is small be the exact same thing? No. So what does the medium need? It needs an extra square root 3. So that would mean that that would be square root 9. 3 times 3 is 9. And then the square root of 9 is plain old 3. Okay? So the medium on that one would be square root 3. Or just 3, sorry. Okay? So the IXL is a little bit tricky. Some of them anyways. Across from the 30 is 3, so that's the small. So this is the small. I want to know across from the 60, so that is the medium. So remember, they are the same. Small and medium are the same. However, the medium needs a little bit bigger, square root 3. Okay. Across from the 60, that's my medium. So the medium is 4 square root 3. And I want to know across from the small. Okay, well again, the small and the medium are the same. Right, so this would be a 4. The medium just has that extra square root 3. So the small just has a 4. Okay. All right, so let's just take a quick look at the ALEKS and see, whoops, sorry, wrong one. Oh, it looks like it got out of our, let's go back to it here quick. I don't know. All right, there we go. Okay, so again, 45, 45, right? Remember, it's same, 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 and then the hypotenuse gets a square root 3. Well, on this one, a square root 2. On this one, there isn't a square root 2. So that means to find the legs, it would be 3 divided by square root 2. Okay, which if I type that in on my calculator, 3 divided by square root 2, 3 divided by square root 2. It tells me it's 3 square root 2 over 2. So that's what I type in here. So 3 square root 2 over 2. Oops, 2. All right, B. So across from the 30 is 7, that's the small. So across from the 60 is the medium. Small and medium are the same, except the medium gets a square root 3. I always remember 30, 60, 90, 30 has a 3 in it. So the 30, 60, 90 is going to have a square root 3. 45, 45, there's 2 45, so you're going to have a square root 2. Okay? So that's that one. Let's do one more. I have 30 seconds here. All right, so across from the 30 is 7. Okay, so across from the 60 would also be 7, but it needs the square root 3. I think that was the same as the last one. If 6 is the hypotenuse, remember it's 6 divided by square root 2. Okay, or type that in your calculator.